High ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And so, the national anthems. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. So we're up and running. Chelsea cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. He can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Messi. Ekitike! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And that is expertly dealt with. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Camavinga. Nice bit of trickery. McTominay. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jacobs. And Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's in on, and the shot! Goal, Ukraine! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Number 22.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Driving forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. Coop minus. And it's McTominay. Ekitike. Now it's Messi. Ekitike. Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Out for a throw. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
McTominay goes sliding in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Messi has it in a wide position. Picked out Ekitike!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafinha. Bruno Fernandes. Rafinha. Deep cross. Jacobs can get it clear. And it's made its way to him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Rafinha. And the shot! And he's found the net! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours. That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Jacobs. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Jacobs. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether...
Ekitike! Yes! They have turned it round and they are celebrating. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Cristiano Ronaldo engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Saliba. Ekitike.
That's good play from him.
And he's lost his man here. Opts to play it back. Jacobs attempts a clearance. Chance for a shot! Good strike, quite an alarm. And he cuts out the supply.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Strong running down that left flank. Rafinha gets into a good position.
He'd be disappointed with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Romero, that's an imaginative pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
And a quick
So we reached the
reminder
halfway
today,
point.
everybody, to
Well,
make
what a
sure
half.
to put
It's
any
been
litter in the
pulsating
bins
and totally
provided.
absorbing.
Thank you
We're
for
actually
your
headed for a
cooperation.
potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we are back on the way. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Chelsea have their third corner. McTominay! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Mbappe. Romero, Messi. Ambitious ball here. He has a look up. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ball's gone out of play. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. And it's Fernandes. Koopmeiners does really well to win the ball there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Cristiano Ronaldo really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Saliba. Now McTominay. Koopmeiners. Van Dijk. Caicedo. And it's Van Dijk. Now Jacobs. Ukraine ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Caicedo. Ukraine finding their passes. Ekitike being hunted in packs.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Shot could be on. Can he finish? They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change. Pulisic to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Chelsea take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It was all about the quality of the delivery and they come away with nothing. Shot, surely! Gets the shot away!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. It's a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. It's going to be another throw. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Camavinga has found the net here, of course. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Messi. Pulisic was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe has another goal! He's got a goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 23, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian
So now we're
Mbappe.
going to get those changes we have been expecting. Rodrigo coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think it's time for fresh legs. Looks like a popular decision as they're going all out for this now.
Ukraine get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Fagioli promptly onto that, and that is that. Chelsea have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that has been slung wide. And that's played in low. Looking for a runner. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that has left him in a heap. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Elects to cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 20.
Ukraine are
Cristiano
able now to make their
Ronaldo.
substitution. It's been on the
Number
cards for
21,
a few moments now.
Messi.
Well, his stamina was called
Number
into question then,
22,
but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he
Coming
put
on
in.
the
He was
field,
very willing, though,
number
not quite
24,
able.
Hazard. Number 18.
But he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Number 8. Federico
Now it's
Valverde.
McTominay.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Fagioli.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Alexander-Arnold. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rodrigo, and it's Koopmeiners. Rodrigo looking to run onto it. Fagioli deals with that. And that's that. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.